contains spoilers for One Piece Chapter 1058. In a glimpse of how the next generation of One Piece Yonkos will operate, Luffy's kinder, gentler approach to pirating shows that he'll go down as the best emperor to have ever sailed the Grand Line. While Monkey D. Luffy didn't start his quest for pirate infamy with much, by the time he arrived in Wano country, had attained many of the traits traditionally used by the world government to identify a Yonko or Emperor of the Sea. First, he's an extremely powerful fighter whose unconventional gum-gum powers are constantly improving. Second, he has exceptional political and social skills, as illustrated by his ability to turn his fiercest opponents into friends who would die for him. Third, he was in command of an impressive fleet of individuals who add their own strengths to the Straw Hat Pirates' own core capabilities. Lastly, he poses a serious and growing threat to the authority of the world government. Indeed, the most important factor that was missing from his Emperor credentials was the fact there were no open spots in the Yonko lineup. However, Luffy remedied this issue by challenging and eventually defeating Kaido. Since becoming Yonko, however, Luffy's actions have been decidedly different from what is normally expected from a pirate of his stature. These differences will have important ramifications as his quest to become Pirate King nears its end. The most obvious difference is Luffy's laid-back, fun-loving, optimistic personality. Indeed, none of the past or current Yonkos are known for their positive, happy-go-lucky attitudes. Even Shanks, the Yonko who shares Luffy's easy-going attitude, can often be overly serious, nervous, and quick-tempered. In One Piece Chapter 434, Shanks admits that he can never feel at ease when in enemy territory. In contrast, even facing death, as when Kaido smashes him in One Piece Chapter 1042, Luffy is still able to crack a smile and laugh. The calmness that is generated by Luffy's attitude is a battlefield force multiplier. It not only allows him to be fearless in chaos but also have the presence of mind to observe and make tactical choices. In addition to how his personality affects Luffy himself, it also has a beneficial effect on the Straw Hat Pirates crew. Rather than adopt a more traditional vertical Yonko leadership style, Luffy has a much more horizontal management system. That is, he does not rule by fear or seniority, nor does he demand that others sacrifice their desires and goals for his. Rather, he manages his crew by finding and linking the common elements of his goal with that of his crew such that everyone has a reason for the success of the mission. They are all owners of the Straw Hat Pirates, rather than just members. In this way, Luffy can let others lead in those areas where they have strength or expertise. It is not a threat to his overall authority, and he can accept their criticism as he does in One Piece Chapter 1058, when Nami beats him up and locks him in a cage as punishment for causing their ship to go down a waterfall. No other Yonko will allow his crew to do something like this. In contrast, Buggy often berates and abuses his crew if they challenge him, and no one on Blackbeard's crew would dare challenge him. Luffy brings a modern, updated manner to the age-old Yonko. It will certainly improve his chances of overcoming the other Yonkos. But more importantly, the cohesiveness, camaraderie, communications, and support that Luffy's style engenders in the crew will likely be necessary for whatever happens after the One Piece is found. One Piece is now available to read on Viz Media.